this letter that triggered all kinds of thoughts. So this letter is supposed to be his mother or father. And that's my father's father, which we are suspecting is not biological. Now, all these photos have been slightly altered. I don't know if you can see it, because he looks Lebanese. It's probably authentic photos because the uniforms are correct. The faces have been slightly altered. It is my inclination all these people died, which are part of Group 1 and Group 2, to keep me alive. Because remember, well, I think once the children went, the adults went with the kids. They used my eggs to produce a whole bunch of kids. When I fell ill, they may have died so I get their fat to get inserted in me, so when I spew out every day, it's like a fat transplant to help the wound inside. Now, to understand this story, you have to understand what is going on. So this is either the father or the mother of this man. I suspect this is new because it says Zeus. To understand, again, this story, you have to understand how Prophet Hanna and Lucifer started years ago. She talked about a document being found that Ottoman that was fraudulent. We're talking years ago at the very, very beginning. This document might be fraudulent because several groups in different timelines started following both of us, either Lucifer or myself, in producing a replicated story. So it's been replicated like maybe 5-6 times. And as conflict escalated, the brunt was taken out on the children. Like the first group of children was probably because of me. And like if there's a woman that felt pain, like you see how nonchalant I am about it as I do the biography or the narration. You see how calm I am about it. This is why I went mentally ill. Death kind of corrected this. You're never going to see it this detailed again. So this letter has to do with his father or mother. And that's my father's father, which we suspect is not biological. Sorry, I'm repeating. Now here, remember how they made my grandmother also darker? I found a blonde picture. She's linked to Old England, is my guess on it. So England is coming from China, India, into Anatolia, through Russia, going into North Africa, coming back to Anatolia, and this child, most likely, was kidnapped in the authentic version of the story. And that's my father's mother, who she put into one of the biggest French private schools, which is Galatasaray, at the age of 4, and didn't see him till 28. And Illuminati, when they altered the photos, like these photos here, because he didn't really look that Arab. He more looked Israeli, most like Mossad. Because remember, there's Russia involved. So all these things are a big, big component. But the key here is they're reenacting the story and constantly evolving the story. This is just a copy of me and Lucifer's dialogue, and that's where I'm getting at. And if this is a little child, it's not me. we are praying, we are praying, I am completely off. Another entry.